Welcome to IT Project Craft. My name is Sunil Pal. Today's session we'll be learning how to create a setup file in Visual Studio. Before jumping into the Visual Studio and doing all the code, let's understand the agenda of these topics. Today we'll be doing how to create a setup file, prerequisites for creating a setup file. For creating a setup file, we need an InstaShell, which you can download it from the Google. I'll let you know how to download it. Steps involved in creating a setup file, how to install your application, and how to use your application. Okay, so now let's flip to Visual Studio. Here today what I have done is I have created one form, and in the form just I have created a simple calculating a two numbers. Okay, so let's run and see how it works. I have this setup. I'll be just feeding any two numbers saying 50 and 90. I got the result saying 140. Okay, so the whole logic is here. I've done all the coding part here. What I've did, I've taken two text boxes, I have taken two label and click on the submit. Click on submit. I have written some code. Okay, so this is a simple basic code, just taking a value, validating it, and just taking those values and just putting it into a integer variable saying result. Okay, now what we need to do is, these are the basic steps. Now our task is that we need to create a setup file. So how you need to create a setup file? So first thing, clean your solution. Clean is succeeded. Now build your solution one more time. Build is succeeded. Okay, now what you need to do is, prior to creating a setup file, you need to install a InstaShell. You can Google it, InstaShell for Visual Studio 2012, or if you have a higher version, you can just simply write it. Once you click there, you can go into this link, the first one. You will be getting this one. Okay, from here you will just feed in all your data and you can simply download it. Okay, once you download it, now what you need to do is, you need to go here into your solution, right click, add new project, and when you will be clicking on add new project, you will be getting this option. Make sure you have InstaShell installed first, or else this option you won't be getting it here. When you go, you will be having Visual Studio. Make sure you have other projects types and setup and deployment. Okay, so it will give you this option. Make sure you have installed. I am repeating this again. Now what I will be doing, I will be giving a name to my setup. So I am giving IT Project Craft setup. Okay, so I'll click OK. Okay, so as soon as you will adding a InstaShell project, you will get this project assistant. Now this project assistant will assist us in creating a setup file. Now what we need to do is, see, these are the 6 steps which we need to follow. So let's move on to the first step. It's telling you to specify a company name. You can give your company name IT Project Craft. You can give any name. Setup name for your application file, this will be the name of your setup file. So I have given this IT Project Craft. If you want, you specify your version for it and your company address. Okay, it's pretty much simple. I'm moving to the next step. Just move to the next. Now what you need to do is, does your system require any specific operating system? Is based upon your requirement, what you want, you can simply select or uncheck or check it. Now, does your application require any software to be installed on the machine? You need to say yes. For the time being, I am just making all Microsoft 4 versions, higher version, making yes. I'll clicking now next. Now here, this is the main part. You need to select this part, your setup file name and your product name. Go to add project output file. Make sure you have content file and primary output file checked. Okay, click on OK. Okay, you don't need to do anything here, just simply click on it and say next. Now here what you need to do is, you need to say new program files, IT Project Craft, product name, and you need to select your primary output file and say open. Okay, if you want, you create a shortcut on the desktop. Now once we do this, what we need to do is, we need to build our project. not the setup file project, our actual project for which we need to create a setup. Just build it once. Make sure you build it. If you don't build it, you won't be able to create a short setup file. Once it build is succeeded, now go to use alternate. Now what I need to do is I will be creating one folder here, add new folder, and I'll be giving a name, say content. Okay, now what I need to do, why I'm doing this, that I need to give an icon for my setup file. So what I am doing is, you make sure that the image which you will be giving for your setup file should be ICO extension. So what I have done, I have taken one file from the internet of ICO extension. You can take any image, but make sure it's an ICO extension only. Okay, now just paste it here. Now this is done. Now what I need to do is I need to give an icon for my setup file. So I have used an alternate icon, I have checked it, and now I'll be browsing it. Now my solution, you need to say give the path of your solution from where you need to fetch it. So my solution is in G drive and my actual content is this one. So I'll be copying this path. Now what I'll be doing is I'll be going here and I'll browse and I'll feed in the whole path. I take this icon, I'll select this. As soon as I'll select it, you will see an icon, this icon getting reflected here. Say okay, you're done. Okay, say next. You need to do nothing here, just go next. Now these are the, do you want to, while see, whenever you are installing any application, they ask you to enter the company name. Do we show that I agree, I don't agree? So this part is basically for that purpose only. Means, do you want to show a license agreement? We are saying yes. Do you want a prompt user to enter his company name or username? Yes, we want to show him yes. If you want to modify the installation location of your application, it's your choice, but for the time being I'm just skipping it. Pretty much simple, so that everybody can understand. Now we are in the last step, installation interview, this one. Now make sure you save it. Okay, item saved. Now what you need to do is you need to build it individually. Build your first simple project part. Build is succeeded. Your project part, that also build is succeeded. Build your solution also. So everything is succeeded. Now what we need to do, we need to go to the whole path again. Now my setup file is this one, right? So I need to go to my setup file, express, DVD file, disk image, disk 1. See, these are the steps. This is the setup file which we got created. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this whole thing, and for the time being I'm just pasting it on my desktop. Okay, so this disk 1 is here. So what I need to do is now I'll be installing it. Okay, so see, it's asking the same way. Now it's an installation wizard, as in we do for any software for installation. Why this is coming, I told you earlier. This project assistant, in the last step I told you that this is asking for the license agreement, so it's showing us this. I'll say accept, I'll say next. It's asking, do you want prompt user to enter your company name? This is a file, so I'll save IT project craft. Okay, I'll say next, I'll install. Okay, so my installation is complete. I'll say finish. Now this is our build. So when I'll be clicking on it, I'll getting the same thing which I showed at the beginning of the session. Okay, now if you notice, go to your control panel, program and features. Now you must be noticing here that I must be having the name of the setup file. I gave it as an IT project craft, right? See, we got this IT project craft setup. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe my video. I'll be posting much more session on ASP.NET along with Android application and jQuery. Thank you. Have a great day. Cheers.